So what I want to do, even though it's a church, right? For instance, let's use Rudy again and what we know. Churches have various missions. Membership, that's data, that's personal information. How do you get paid? How do you collect and exchange resources? Do you use credit cards? Because if you use credit cards, there is a government standard and regulation that you are required to protect MasterCard data. It's the PCI standard,
Yeah.
right? So that church, now you need to show me that you have an expert on staff who's familiar with those PCI standards. So we're going to start with that individual. So
Hmm.
again, what are your critical asset and resources, your members, your people, and your finances? What are your banking institutions? What kind of security do they use? Who has access? Does everyone in the church have debit cards? We're going to limit the number or the amount of exposure.
Hmm.
Back in the day, I used to work for a consulting company, and man, grandma said it was high cotton because the first day on the job, they gave you an American Express card for everybody.
Yeah.
People in the mailroom had American Express card, whether you traveled or not. Man, people were charging all kinds of stuff. It was the thing to do. But when you go back and do your due diligence, I want to protect and minimize the risk exposure of my organization. So,
Hmm.
how do I do that? I want to control who has access to my money and who has access and the ability to change my business processes.
Hmm.
Only
Yeah,
a limited amount of people
that's
should
good
do that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's really
cybersecurity and
helpful.
data protection should be a part of every staff meeting.